What? It's a fucking video. God damn it.
Jack
Ultra
TV. Oh yeah. That was one of the best interviews I've ever done.
Bro, literally, I have had a list of people I want to interview, and you have been on it for a year, bro.
Is it on?
No bullshit. Like, I'm geeking out a little bit, but man to man, it makes me very happy.
Dude, when I saw you in the crowd, I was like, I remember him.
Dude, I'm coming to every single show.
The January show was that the one at the Lodge Room?
No, it was the 100% Electronica show.
Yeah, it was one of the Lodge Rooms.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I remember, dude.
Okay, so I'm here with fucking Matthew Watson. This is like the craziest shit. He just did his first, like, was it sold out? It was damn close, bro. It was popping.
Dude, it was 14 away from sellout.
Fuck. 14 ops.
6'11", 6'5".
That's crazy. No, so I'm here with Mr. Matthew Watson. He is, he's done a bunch of shit. He's been on the internet for a huge while. He's the reason that actually I started doing the interviews that I'm doing and the reason that I'm on the internet. It's fucking awesome. So I'm here with Mr. Matthew Watson. How would you introduce yourself?
Oh man, I don't know. I would say I'm Mr. Matthew Watson, and I do YouTube, I do music, I do a little bit of this and that, you know.
He's a sex symbol?
Hey, I mean, I won't deny that allegation.
It's straight though. It's not gay.
It's 100% straight sex symbol.
Absolutely. Well, the questions that I usually ask, man, I normally don't ask any, like, music questions because I speak to artists, but I normally don't like to ask music questions.
Totally.
So the first question I have for you, bro, is what makes you, not in a corny level, what makes you genuinely happy in your life right now? Like, what is making Matthew Watson the happiest?
This is gonna sound so dumb, but this.
Actually?
Like, yeah. No. Like finishing this album and now doing this has been the highlight of my year. Because I had a pretty shitty year, and this has been...
We both did, bro.
Yeah, dude. This has been, like, I don't know, man, because you see, like, numbers on a screen, and they kind of lose their value, but then when you, like, do something like this, and you see the people and the faces, it's, like, it's completely different, and that's when it, like, actually, it's real, you know?
It's in front of you, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. So this makes me the happiest to see, fully.
That's literally the best answer that I could have gotten. I mean, that answer makes me happy because, like, for myself, like, I discovered you and Super Mega, your music and Super Mega in 2020. I wasn't in LA. And, like, literally, like, I listened to your music through quarantine type shit, and literally, I was like, I made the decision to move to LA, like, on a whim, and ever since then, I've just been doing this music shit and doing interviews, and it makes me so happy.
I also moved to LA pretty much on a whim, and it was the best thing I ever did.
Absolutely. Yeah. So just we're gonna talk about the new album, obviously, but speaking on, like, there's 3 eras that I look at your music as. I look at the very beginning stuff, I look at the ouch era, and then I look at this era. So just to start things off, obviously you've evolved and grown as a person. You're not the yes, daddy likes guy anymore. You've grown since then.
Maybe
like,
deep down, yeah.
A little bit. But it's like, bro, explain to, like, as far as your growth, how have you seen yourself grow and getting to where you are now? What has that process been like? Like from the beginning to now, how do you see yourself evolving?
So, when I first started doing music, I mean, I made music when I was a kid, and it's like, I love doing it as much as making videos, but obviously videos are a lot easier because music, there's a lot of self-consciousness, right? Because it's more vulnerable
than doing... For me, it's
the
exact opposite.
Yeah, well, for me, it's like music is more vulnerable, right? And then videos, especially comedy ones, you're not as vulnerable because it's a joke. But music, if it's not a joke, you're opening yourself up. So I kind of did it slowly. I always toyed with the idea, but I also didn't want to be seen as like, oh, another YouTuber that's making music, right? So then, I did Ouch, and that was the first time I was like, it was quarantine, and I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna fuck around and make something, and if I like it, I'll put it out and see what people think. I did. People seemed to like it, and then from there, I was like, oh, I'm on a roll. I gotta keep doing this, and I just didn't. Until this year, really, I was like, shit, you know what? I gotta, like, this makes me really happy to do. I haven't been doing it. I want to get back into it. So I picked up a bunch of old songs I had worked on during quarantine, like Wacky and Work It Out and stuff.
Work It Out, I've been listening to, because I have a video, sorry to interrupt. I have a video that because I gave you my phone during that January show at the exact same point in the song, and I'm gonna splice those videos back to back.
No way.
I was freaking out. I've been, like, literally singing the words of that song
that's
like
some
a
good
year.
luck that I grabbed it.
Absolutely, I was super happy. So yes, continue. I'm interested.
Basically, like, then I started doing this, and I started finding more of, like, well, I play around with styles a lot, and if you listen to See You There, there's a lot of different, like, stuff. I am Matt from Super Mega. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Hey. Absolutely, man. Yeah, no, I play around with a lot of different styles because I don't want to lock myself into a style. I do like the stupid meme rap, but then I also have shit on the album. It's like, you know, like more ballad, more like kind of like hip hop, more like shoegaze. So I wanted this album to be like a conglomeration of like all the music I like. So I just started fucking with it, and the reason I had it on hold for so long was because I thought that like if it all wasn't the same like theme or genre, then it would be bad. And then I got to a point over the summer where I was like, shit, no, I need to just do this. And then I just committed to it, and then the touring people were like, can we just book you a show like half a year from now and you can just work on music? And I was like, sure. So we booked this like way ages ago, and then it snuck up and now it's here. But yeah, the next phase, so it was like, ouch, see you there. And then I have a lot planned for the next. I already have a lot of music I'm working on, but I really like the groove I've gotten into now with the style and with the genres kind of mixed up. And I'm gonna play with that a little more before I switch it up too much.
Absolutely. And can you, I have, I think, 2 more questions for you because I don't want to take up too much of your time. As far as, you know, moving from the online comedy stuff into the music, that transition, what was that like for you? Because obviously, you know, there are people that have done it really successfully. You, in my eyes, being one of them. You know, we look at people like, you know, obviously Filthy Frank is like, but you know, it's also like, how did you, first of all, make that transition, and second of all, differentiate yourself from like the meme rap, and then also like, oh, you know, whatever, oh, he's just another like YouTuber making music.
Well, I think so. First, I think that the transition is. It doesn't feel complete yet. I don't know if it ever will. It's like a process. Honestly, for me, I think that this sounds dumb, but it's like I just had to do it. And then whatever people's reactions are going to be what it is. And I went through a lot of fucking, you know, I read every fucking comment. So there was a lot of nights where I was like, I'm not making music anymore. Fuck, no. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, Filthy Frank's a great example. He's like the big comparison for this type of thing. But I think that like the transition is something that is definitely. I think that it puts you in a really vulnerable spot, like because now like if it's bad, like if my music was ass, which it might be, but it's like depending on who you ask, it's like if it's ass, then like I'm making myself look like an idiot, right? But the thing is, it's like. It brings me so much happiness to make, and I have a lot of passion for it, and I hope that shows. And I think that honestly, what makes the difference is between like I'm not saying that I'm better than any other influencer that's made music.
Put the work in.
Well, the thing is, I think it's the passion, because like you can see when an influencer makes music and it's like a cash grab, but like I genuinely. I feel like I have a kind of a weirder style. I'm not like the other girls, you know? No, but I feel like it's because it's what I want to make, and I think that people are able to like feel the difference between like an influencer making like standard pop for money, or like for me it really is a passion project. And the fact that it's able to make money and bring people in is a huge added bonus, of course. So yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. I mean, I think the biggest thing about music, and this is for myself, and I can definitely tell it in you as well, it's like if you are putting your energy into it, and at the end of the day, like if you feel like for instance with this interview, I felt like if I feel like I've given 100% to this, and I've gotten the questions, that's what really matters.
It honestly, like it's what you put into it, and that's why, you know, you can feel the difference between like, you know, there's so many classic artists you can listen to, and you can like. It hits differently, you feel it, and then you can listen to a lot of other artists, and it's like maybe it's very popular, but it might not necessarily hit the same. And I think that like what matters is that if you're feeling it and it's making you happy and you're putting yourself into it like fully, then it doesn't matter if people clown on it, because ultimately you're going to. It might take a while, but you're going to garner. Even if it's small, a collective of people that will enjoy it and feel what you're putting into it, out of it. Because that's what music's all about, emotion, right? So it's like, music is a way to convey emotion. And when I make music, it's like, every song has like a backstory or a theme. And it's like, I put feelings that I've felt or experiences into a song, and then what clicks with me is the most special is that like then people can take that and they can pick up the way I was feeling and apply it to themselves, you know? So it's like, I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter if people clown on it. it sucks to see, you know.
It's like, but at the end of
you
the
can't ignore it, like it sucks.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if you're, I know it's cliche, but it's like if it makes you happy doing it, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. I mean, for myself, being able to take criticism and always being able to open your mind, while at the same point, like moving forward and realizing that, like, bro, at the end of the day, like, if I put 100% of my work in, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
like,
and it's hard,
not in a pretentious way, but
it's hard to ignore it. Like, it is hard to ignore it because, like, even if I put 100% of my work in, I'm still gonna get bummed by what assholes on the internet say that I don't even know. I think that's just human nature. But honestly, yeah, that's what it's about, you know?
Absolutely. I got maybe 2 more questions for you. I know,
Totally, yeah,
but it's a fucking blast talking to you. This is just a little interlude. Like, it's a blast talking to you, bro.
Thanks, man.
There are very few artists I like. I posted on Instagram, like, these are the people I want to interview, and you were, like, number 1 on that fucking list. And by the way, the new album is, because I'm releasing this on release day for you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So the new album, Matt Watson, is out right fucking now if you don't go buy it. My favorite track is Coral, because for myself, that sounds nothing like you. You know, like.
Yeah, no, that was a very experimental one because I'm a really big fan of shoegaze, and I love, like, my Bloody Valentine and stuff like that. And one night I just sat down, I was feeling a little down, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to make shoegaze. And I got my guitar out, my bass out, and that's the only song on the album that was fully, like, produced, not acoustically, but it's like I didn't use any digital instruments except for the little at the end. It's like that was the synth, but everything else was like just me playing guitar and shit. So
absolutely. I mean, I know for myself, I heard the song 2 days ago, and I've already started working on a conceptual music video for it.
Dude,
like, bro, like
it,
the amount of love
awesome.
that I have there, like, for not just the music, because, bro, if it was like, oh, I don't like this song, I'm not gonna fuck with it, I'd be honest.
Yeah.
But it's like, I genuinely have fucked with the music that you have put out.
Thank you, man.
Have been putting out.
Thank you.
You have inspired a fuck ton of people. I mean, like, that's at the end of the day, like, man to man, fucking interview shit. You're a real motherfucker, and I'm so fucking happy.
You made me tear up, dude. That's what fucking means the most.
I'm not gonna. Okay, 2 more questions. I know I've said that 3 times, but where do you see Matt Watson going in the future?
I don't know, dude. I've never known, like, if you asked me that 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, I wouldn't know the answer. I don't know.
That's the exact same shit for me, bro.
Because like life's unpredictable, and I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling in a year from now, 2, 3. So it's like, for the time being, I'm gonna keep creating and trying to do what I love, and it's gonna keep evolving, obviously. But I think that I don't know. I could say where I want to be, which is like I would like to continue doing Super Mega and the comedy stuff, and I'd like to keep doing this, and I would like for both of those to grow, because both those things are what made me the most happy.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
The last half question, dude. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna stop saying last question because I'm just like, I'm bullshitting you at this point. What do you love right now in your life? Not on the corny level. Same thing with the happy question. What do you love right now?
Well, I always love music. I think that I love my friends. It sounds corny. I love my friends. I love my girlfriends. I love my family. Obviously, like, that's the most important. But I don't know, man. It's hard to, like, pinpoint one thing. But I love this. I love, like, this, like, meeting you guys and, like, getting to actually, like, talk to you guys and you know, see the crowd there. Like, this is, like, what's giving me life right now. I love it. It makes me feel alive.
I love this shit too, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Matt Watson. Come here, dude.
Bring it in for
Dude, you're an amazing dude. And just, bro, whatever the human to human, whatever the bullshit that's going on, just focus on you, bro.
I'm trying.
Absolutely.
It's gotten easier in time, but, you know, it's hard. But
Thank you so much for watching the show. I appreciate you. Ta. Goodbye.
Bye.
welcome to Jack Ultra TV. I am with someone who has inspired me a lot and has inspired a lot of people that are my age. A lot of people have grown up watching this lovely man who is sitting next to me. I am speaking to the one, the only, Bam Margera. How you doing today, Bam?
Jack Ultra TV.